How's it going, guys? Bring your platoon here, and welcome to another great game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Today, I will finally be showing you guys an Ace Tanker badge in a T110E5, the Tier 10 American Heavy. And until recently, I thought this thing was just a pile of crap, mainly because of that massive tumor on the top of your turret. But it's actually really good heavy for the DPM. It's got really good upper plate, and if you're far enough away, they can't pen your hatch. Well, actually, it's still kind of troll, I guess, but don't rely on it to bounce shots and just keep moving. But in this game, I get an Ace Tanker badge. I get around 8,000 damage. Base. Not a lot of spotting damage. And I end up saving the game because I'm really the only good player in this lobby, it would seem. But couldn't have done it without my team. So I don't want to seem too arrogant, but I did carry the team, needless to say. But on to the match. You're gonna have to learn to press A in this tank because there's just some other tanks you're not gonna be able to pen without premiums. And since this tank uses heats instead of APCR, your best bet is to shoot at flat surfaces, because if you shoot at angled armor, especially angled side armor, you're gonna bounce. Doesn't matter how high that penetration on the heat is, it's gonna bounce because reasons. And APCR has a better normalization than regular rounds and heat shells. But heat is amazing for flat armor, like the front of a T95 or E100s turrets. Straight on. E5 can pen those no problem. And we're gonna get right into the battle here. First target is a fellow E5. I magically penned the front of his turret there because anything that is not the front of an E5 is not armored for shit. And get another free pen on the E5 there before he dies. Very nice. He's dead. Next target is IS7, and he is not in a good position. And wha-bam. Don't know why that bounced. But he's I'm above him. He's on a lower ground than I am. I have the high ground, so it should equalize his armor a bit, so I pen every time, but he was angling his left side there, so I guess I can understand. And I do keep penning him, so I guess everything is okay. Don't really have any reason to rage there. And what's this? AMX? Or what is it? Centurion 7. Wow, I didn't even know where AMX fucking came from. And 103 thinks he's gonna rush me. Start shutting him down pretty much immediately. But in this situation, just kind of keep moving. As soon as you stay still, you're fucked. And I track him for God knows why. I thought I could pen him through his tracks there. But that's because I'm an idiot, and I don't really pay attention. Bam! Younger brother of the E5 is also not very well armored in the sides. And I tried to get a piece of that guy, but he ran away, so whatever. I know there's a heavy in the corner there, but I know they also have arty, so this is gonna get a little shitty real quick. Or I make the realization that arty is aiming over here pretty quickly. Now, the Japanese heavies from tier, I'm gonna say 9 and 10, they get a little armored. They do. They get trollishly armoredly so. And there's the arty missing me. Thank Christ, that probably would have penned my side, to be honest. This tank, I looked up the armor on it, and the flat piece that I was shooting right now, this middle piece right here that I'm aiming at, has about 50-50 chance to pen, except for those side plates, because when you side scrape or when you angle your armor in the Type 4 Heavy, these little side plates that are facing left and right of the tank, they get normalized and actually give you less armor. But this left plate that I'm staring at not right now. I shot through the tank right there, by the way. That was pretty shit. Do not shoot this thing in the lower plate or whatever you would call that. Shoot it, like, to the left of the middle plate. Don't do what I just did. I just started loading heat because I didn't realize it was that armored. And with heat, you'll go through 92% of the time. So use heat. And if you don't shoot at the left hatch area, anything from the middle to the right, you're fine. Just make sure you don't hit those angled pieces of armor on either side of the tank, or it will bounce, using heat or not. And then here, I'm just waiting for Arty to fuck off, because I know he's pretty much eyeing me up at this point. And there is what I thought was more tanks at the base. It turned out just to be that super Pershing, which is hilarious, but I have to go back and save the base because no one else is going to. I don't know. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this guy, T-57 Heavy. Now, this guy, I don't know what he was thinking. If he played it smart, he probably could have penned my hatch each and every time and killed me, but luckily for me, he hits me like once. Or is it twice? I really couldn't keep track there because I was talking. But he empties his clip, and I start unloading on him every 8 seconds, so DPM wins. Suck on that, you auto-loading turd sniffer. This was lucky, bam! I got an ammo rack there, which slowed down his reload time considerably. And if he used his repair kit before this, he's pretty fucked. But if I didn't ammo rack him there, I probably would have ended up taking another hit. Maybe. Although they did nerf the aim time of the T-57 Heavy to 3 seconds, or is it 2.9? It's one or the other, and now it's pretty much a slower, more armored AMX-50B. You're better off using the AMX-50B just because it's faster at getting out of terrible situations, and the T-57 Heavy cannot run away when it is in any confrontation whatsoever, because everything is faster than you, and you're not going to bounce anything. Whereas the AMX-50B, while the turret is shit, absolutely, I totally agree with you there, but if people auto-lock onto you, like tier 9 or 10 mediums, they'll bounce every time, because the front, in the way that it's angled, one of the parts is actually over 300 millimeters thick, and if they auto-lock onto you, they're probably gonna bounce. I don't know what this guy was thinking. I don't know why his ass was turned the way it was, and that tracked me. I don't have a premium account. I just wasted 20 silver because I wanted to ram him. I really gotta stop doing that shit, because it's costing me a dick ton in silver. And he almost gets around behind me there, and go fuck yourself. Tier 8 premium piece of garbage. Now, my gun is a little damaged right now. And I will say this, I should have put more standard ammunition on this tank. Because honestly, I don't like firing heat unless I absolutely have to. I do not go into battle with premiums loaded unless I'm like what's a good example? I really don't like going into battle with any premiums loaded immediately. I have them on the tank. I have my tank equipped with well over enough round. Wow, I can't talk. Well over what I probably need, but they usually don't exceed the number of normal rounds that I have, which is the way it should be. But some of the tank's penetration is kind of lacking, and that's when you're going to have to dictate whether or not to load more premium rounds than normal. But, yeah, this is us hunting down the last tank. A chieftain, who I believe is practically full health and sitting at their base. So, I really want to speed this up, but at the same time, I feel like people could always say, oh, you did this to your video, that means it's not legit. Well, this isn't really an impressive feat, but it is an Ace Tanker badge, and it is my first time getting Ace Tanker in this tank. Not to say that I absolutely suck in it. I'm not going to say that I'm the best by any means, but I've had 7,200 damage games where I got the first class mastery. I've had 5,000 damage games with 3,000 assisted damage, and I've gotten second class masteries. So I mean, either people are just beasting in this fucking tank, or it's just really that difficult to get an ace tanker in it, because this tank doesn't do a lot for, look at that fucking shot. How lucky was that? That was incredible. Broken gun and all. Or, sorry, damaged gun. Gotta get technical. But, I don't have armorer on this tank, which basically makes your damaged gun more accurate. Yeah, don't have that. And I look at my score at this point in time, and I'm like, oh my god, I have 20 pens. If I times that by 400, that's like, oh, that is 8,000 damage. Look at that. But I'm pretty sure I had some low rolls, too. Two. Also. Meh. Can't talk. And I just keep penning this guy. And I'm really hoping this T29 either just tracks him or just runs out in front of him and take a hit for me. But that's not really happening. So, there he goes. And what does he do? A fucking 358 roll. Good for him. This guy's using premiums, and that's why I hate heat. Because APCR would have went through that no problem. It's just so frustrating. And here is the last shot, making sure it counts. Bam, he's dead. Well done for me. And that, my friends, is an 8,000 damage game, getting the Ace Tanker medal. I don't know why this part takes so long. It's usually cutting to black by now. I thought my game froze, and I was going to be fucking livid if that happened. Still went negative. Oh, sorry. 8,600. I'm going to say 9,000 damage combined. Not a crazy feat, but a good one for me nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And hopefully I'll get more games like this in the future with this tank, because I'm really starting to play it more to get my mark up on it. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching.